Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever it is in your local time frame of the world. Welcome to another episode of Omnifactory in Hardcore. Mobs are nasty, mobs are deadly. I was doing some mining earlier, live on stream, and a well-equipped skeleton got me down to half a heart. So, the world's still intact. I managed to avoid the skeleton long enough to regenerate, and then go down and took out that skeleton. You can see fun events like that live when I record these at twitch.tv/elicnor. So coming out sometime, watch me stave off death for just one more day. But we're going to go ahead and get some things done today. Between episodes, I expanded the house a little bit, redid the flooring, and built a machine shop. So basically just going to be, I thought I'd do a machine room on the house. Decided to go ahead and build a whole separate building for the machines. So we will take a look at that today. But first, statistics! I was looking through the stats. I have picked up 654 coal. I've crafted 203 because a lot of the Greg Tech blocks the coal ore there. You actually have to toss into a furnace to get the coal out of. But I noticed down here I've used 26 eggs and picked up 52. So that was just kind of a fun, interesting thing, which I should have. That means I should have 26. I have 26 eggs right there. Perfect. So we made this satchel a couple episodes ago. It's just been sitting in my inventory, not doing much of anything. So I'm going to go ahead and have it whitelist cobblestone and auto-collect. So when I toss cobblestone out there, it automatically picks it up. And then, if I right-click, use on an inventory while sneaking to transfer into it. So that just deposited that cobblestone in there. So I'm going to have that on me when I go out mining, which I just got back from. And I will have it automatically pick up all the cobblestones. The cobblestone doesn't take a lot of inventory space. And then when I come back here, I'll just have it deposit the cobblestone in the drawer. So this is the expanded house. I pushed it out in that direction a little bit so I can have room for drawers and things. I also pushed this wall back this way a ways, just to give it more room. And I've got the fun little alternating pattern of spruce, oak, and birch for my flooring. This is a 2.12 mod pack, so we're running 2.12 for the Minecraft version. Unfortunately, that means stripping logs is not an option. If it was, I would go ahead and strip all those logs in the floor. But this is the shop. This is the machine shop. I still need to put windows in the main house. I might put some windows here closer to the corner on the front side. But this is all marble flooring. Solid marble floor. We've got the steam dynamos hooked up, ready to go. Running into the CEF. I've got a 4x copper cable coming off of here. Then I'm going to make a machine today to hook up to that, so that it will do what I need it to do and hopefully, not burn anything down. I've got some lignite coal in here. I'm going to go ahead and grab one more so it has a full stack. There was a nice convenient cliffside off over in that direction over there that had a whole bunch of coal ore, lignite coal ore, and marble. So I may have strip mined quite a bit of that to floor that and get some extra fuel for the furnaces and the dynamo there. Setting up for today's episode, making a lot of this stuff. Wore out a lot of my my Greg Tech tools, so I've had to go through quite a bit of wrought iron to keep them intact. But that's what I was been up to between episodes. Plotting and planning. First thing I need to do in this episode is we need to make some electric motors. 4 of them specifically. I've got all the stuff to do it. in here. Because to make the electric motor, I need the magnetic iron rod. So I just need an iron rod and the redstone. So 4 iron rods. And then the redstone. And I miscounted on that redstone. I need 4 more, don't I? So let's come over. Iron rod. There we go. So then, made the copper wire. Tin cable is just tin wire wrapped in the rubber sheets. Iron rods are iron ingots with the file. Oh, now we have I should hit shift on that. Now we have 4 electric motors. Complete. The basic wire mill. I'm going to need these. The basic wire mill uses those 4 motors and a couple other things. So I can go ahead and toss. Actually, I might need those for something else. So put them there for right now. So this took a little bit of looking at and plotting and planning and checking between episodes. Did it go to? It went dark outside. So let's get a good nap before we go set up in the machine shop. So the process to make wires before was to make one wire. I had to take 2 ingots, smash them together in a plate, and then take that plate with a wire cutter, and that would give me 1 wire. Okay. This is now full of EU. Okay, so that's ready to go. Auto output disabled, that's fine. So that has some juice in it from me just testing things. So get that. Get me 2 omnicles. Now these are going to be fine copper wire. Copper wire wire mill just with a... Oh, I toss the copper wire in there. I get 4 fine copper wire. Ooh, and a lot of the recipes that use copper wire will also use the fine copper wire. So that's good to know that I can just run that through twice and get more wire out of it, more usages out of it. So actually, let's do that here real quick. That's not something I was expecting, but you know what? Let's go ahead and take advantage of it. I'll put all the coins away later. I can take 1 copper ingot. I might go ahead and move my... since I'll be doing a lot of stuff over here, I'll grab a chest, move all my ingots over to here. I'd even move the smelters over here too, the furnaces. Okay, so that turns that 1 ingot into 2 copper wire. And that turns 1 copper wire into 4 fine copper wire. So now with 1 ingot, there's a whole bunch of things I can now make with using that 1 ingot that I couldn't make before, or would have taken more ingots to do before. So we've got that complete. That's good to remember. So I'll probably forget it here shortly. But I'm working on a specific direction here. I want to get to here, charging quartz, eventually. So, alloy smelter. Uses a couple of basic circuits, some 4x copper wire, and some tin cable, and an LV machine hull. So I've got the LV machine casing, and I need those to make it into the machine hull. And I need 2 tin cables. Let's just grab the rubber sheets and some tingots. Okay, and then the basic circuits. I'm going to need 2 of those. So I'm going to need the red alloy cables, 2 coated circuit boards, conductive iron cable. Okay, I'll just go ahead and grab what copper I've got here, and the red alloy ingots as well. Go ahead and grab my hammer so I can make those into plates as needed. If needed. I don't think I will, though. Okay. So the basic alloy smelter. I'm going to need 2 basic circuits. Let's get the 4 copper wire made first. So I'm going to need 6... No, this makes 2, so I'm going to need 8 copper ingots. So I'll run those through there. Nice little light up on the front while it's running. I like that. You can see the progress. It is just ticking through those. So I'll take those 16 1x copper wires, turn them into 4 4x copper wires. So then I need tin. So we need 2 tin cables for that. That's the red alloy. So I'm going to need 6. I got 4, okay. Let's go ahead and get the 2 tin going. Actually, no. That's out of power. There we go. I'll have some extra tinning. It's running low on power. Steam Dynamo's putting out as much as it can, as fast as it can. I'm going to go ahead and let that run to charge this back up. But I needed 2 of those. Okay, no, I needed 6 of these. So actually I might only need 3. Does that make 2 at a time? It does. Okay. So do those. So there's the red alloy cables we need for the basic circuits. I'm going to need to go grab some more wrought iron and other things from the house. So we need 4 more wrought iron to make the 2 wrought iron plates. Hammer. Now there is a compressor that will do the plates as well eventually. Got that. What am I? Okay, so I need to make the resistors. Don't I have? Thought I had some resistors left over somewhere. I guess not. Yes, there's 2 of them. Okay. There's 2 resistors right there. So I've got 2 resistors. I need to make 2 more. This recipe takes 3, but that's what I can use the fine copper mesh for. So let me grab a coal, the mortar and pestle, okay, now a couple of paper, and now the resistors. There we go. So I have more than enough resistors, but they make them in batches of 3. So not a whole lot I can do about that. Now the vacuum tubes, actually same thing. Glass tube. So we need 4, so we're going to need 16 glass panes. So a lot of smelting of sand to do this. Okay, so 4 of those. And the vacuum tubes. Oh, I still need. I need 1 more. I need to do that a couple of times anyway, so I'm going to need more paper. But I'm going to need. So I got to do. I got to make 4 of these. So I need 12 fine copper ore total. So I should need 3 ingots. No, because I need 2 ingots. Okay. Because that makes 4 of them. So that actually give me 8 and 12. And 16, yep. Give me 16. I'll have some extra, obviously. Okay, then I just need the paper, which I left up over here. Alrighty. There's 4 vacuum tubes. That should let me make 2 basic circuits. Okay, so the machine hull. I need 2 tin cables. Well, let's just... Okay. Oh, now I need the... Of course, now I need the tin cables again. Okay. Basic alloy smelter. I don't think this will get power being right next to another machine that has power. Let's just check and see. Nope, okay. Yep, that's not getting any power. So, we're going to go ahead and run this power underground. And I'm running this as the 4X copper cable. So I'm going to need some more copper. So I need 4 per. So I need 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to need 12. So 6 copper ingots. Right? No. I need 12 4X. So I actually need 48. So half of that would be 24, and I only have 20 copper. Okay. Right, because that's 4. That's 1, 2, 3. No, I was right at 12, yeah. Yeah, because I need 3 spaces. So yeah, I was right the first time. Okay. It's getting dark out there, so let's shut the door. Okay, and then I believe... Oh no, I do need more rubber sheets. My next improvement is some stairs or something between the house and the shop. A clear path. Let's see, out of rubber sheets. So let's just pull the rubber, get out the hammer, hammer the rubber. Do that, and then I believe I can take those 4. Yep. And actually, for making that basic alloy smelter, get another nickel. Okay, it's got power now. That's still charging up. That's got a lot held in there. And I hear a spider. So now with this, the next step is going to be steel, which will be, I'll go ahead and use charcoal dust like this suggests, but it's wrought iron alloy smelter. Wrought iron and coal dust, or charcoal dust. So how much wrought iron do I have left? 9, okay. Tin, put these others away. Wrought iron and that away. Put the marble over here. Grab, where'd I put the charcoal? I know I had a whole bunch of charcoal. I like a stack of it that I cooked up. There it is. Completely blinded myself on where it was at. Should be able to do that and that. Charcoal dust. Come on. So we kind of extra carboned the iron to make wrought iron. Now we're going to extra carbon the iron to make steel. Basic alloy smelter. Steel. You're half a stack down. Actually, I'm going to turn that off for right now because it's got quite a bit stored up in there. But we now have steel. So dark steel. Make 12 of those. Which is steel and obsidian. Okay. I'm going to need to get my hands on some obsidian. I hear you skittering around out there. I see you right there. So I'm going to need to cook up some more wrought iron. Come here, you. Where'd you go? Oh, you're up there. Come on down. Why are you being a pest? Huh? Get off my house. My machine shop. No idea why that arrow bounced back. It seemed to bounce back and kill the spider at the same time. So that one has me confused. Okay. Now I have this set up to crank out motors. I just need to make a whole bunch of the tin cables. I might set up a couple of other on these crafting stations to make the iron rods, I'll make the tin cables and copper wires. But I'll have something else make the rods and another one make the magnetic iron rods. So that this one will have the supplies to make the motors. Because that's actually something that they suggest in the quest book. See, steel alloyed with obsidian makes dark steel, which is needed for many of the machines in Ender IO and Applied Energistics. And Grains of Infinity, which means a trip down to bedrock. And that's a whole lot of things to put together and make. It's going to be a lot of screws, a lot of other things to do. But we got some things knocked out. Infinite water. Basically, blocks generate water much faster than the... okay. So fused quartz is bone meal. How do I make the fused quartz? Or just nether quartz in there gets me... okay. Oh, that just dyes it to the fused... okay. But nether quartz, which I'd have to go off to the nether for, which means I would need obsidian. So, endervores. An infinite reservoir for water when connected with other endervores. Produces a bucket per second, but a cauldron and 8 fused quartz gives me 4 endervores. Okay. Good to know. and that it's a faster water supply than the infinite water block that I already have. Did I collect everything? I think I did. Yep. Infinite cobbles. Yeah, that's really what I need is more cobblestone. Bucket of lava. See steel plates, water buckets. That's going to require... I want to make the compressor first. I think I need to make the low voltage piston. Which, okay, I'm going to need a whole lot more steel to do that. Small steel gears, a steel plate with a hammer. Then I believe that piston would go into the compressor, right? Yep, 2 electric pistons go into the compressor. Then I can all make these plates with 1 ingot at a time instead of 2. Further increasing my productivity. So, but I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. There's an EV electrolyzer, most likely not worth it. Okay. Because there's a lot more things. I'm going to need to go gather a whole lot more resources and other things to turn 1 steam dynamo into a steam boiler and 2 other steam dynamos into steam turbines. Okay, so actually that's a big power increase. So I may even look at doing that, making a couple more steam dynamos and setting that up. That would be where the infinite water would come in handy. Nickel, Invar, and Cooper nickel. So I would need to go find some nickel. But yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun, a lot of other things to do, and it's not nighttime yet, so I can't sleep. But we got some machines built. We're starting to fill up the machine shop. I'm going to do some more window decorating on it, as well as getting some windows on my actual house itself. So thank you for watching. Be sure and give the video a like, give the channel a subscribe, ring ding rang, clang that bell so you get notifications when these videos go up. If you like the video, share it with your friends. If you didn't like the video, share it with your enemies. Leave me some house decorating tips in the comments down below. I do read all the comments, so if you leave one, I will see it. Thank you for watching. Have a good time. Bye-bye now.